What's up, y'all? This your girl. I thank you guys for tuning in on this beautiful Friday. You know, you could have been doing anything else with your time, but I thank you for giving me your ear, lending me your ear for this time of day so we can go ahead and get this thing started. All right, so I'm going to be real quick with this subject matter. I hear a lot of people, especially close friends, saying that they don't think that they're good enough to do God's will or to do what God has called them to do. Man, don't y'all know that God is a God of the underdogs? That's a term that I heard by Dr. Matthew Stevenson. He said, God is a God of the underdogs. And I'm going to tell y'all why. All right, so if you going through an abusive relationship, if you never felt real love, if you always got the short end of the stick during your life, if you come from the hood, you know what I'm saying, like you always lived in poverty, so you looking for a come up, man, these are all the people that God can fill a void for because they done seen the worst of the worst. You know, even people that done killed folks, people that done had a gun put to their face. God is looking for you specifically. And you want to know why? Because first of all, when you get that thing that you've been looking for your whole life and you finally feel it, you hold on tight and don't want to let go. And when he shows you that he can be that person that you can, where he can be, where you can put your trust in him, you can confide in him. He'll comfort you. He'll tell you the truth. He'll tell you that you're beautiful. He'll let you know that you're beautiful. He'll tell you that you're handsome. He'll tell you the best person in the world. But at the same time, he'll give you truth. He said, hey, baby girl, you need to fix your hair. Hey, baby girl, pull up your pants. Or little man, pull up your pants. You know, whatever he tells you. He's that father figure. He's that sister, that brother. He's that lover. God is everything that you've been looking for, and he fills that void and so much more. So when you've been going through it and you feel that, like I said, you don't want to let go. And that drives you to want to do his will even more because you're down for the cause. You're willing to ride or die for that thing that you've been looking for your whole life. So for me, I know that growing up, I've always dealt with like rejection and everything. A lot of people don't really know this though, but I've dealt with like rejection. You know, like folks used to clown me growing up. That's why I had to learn how to roast. Cause you know, come from where I'm from, like you can't survive if you don't know how to roast, or clown folks or whatever. I also dealt with being hurt by a lot of people. It caused walls to come up and trust issues to form and so much more, like abandonment issues. My pops wasn't there. Just a lot of things that go along with it. Relationships, whether manipulation, verbally abuse. You know, I've dealt with a lot of those things. So when I came to God and he showed me something that I've never felt before, like real love. Yes, I've loved in my relationships, but the love that God has provided has been so much more than what I experienced being in a relationship. And because of that, I go hard for the Lord, y'all. Like, I don't care. Like, I still deal with my flaws and everything. Like, I got a smart mouth. You know, I ain't got no filter with my mouth. But it's getting better. Sometimes I get angry. Sometimes I get frustrated. Sometimes my pride get in the way and I think I know everything. It's just things that he's working on me with. So when I come to him, he fills that void. So I just want to let y'all know that it don't matter what you did in your past. God is definitely looking for you. And another thing too, God loves young people too. And I'm going to tell y'all why. If you tell an 18-year-old something, they have less experience, less knowledge, less wisdom than a 50-year-old who's stuck in their ways because they like to go solely based off experience when it comes to things. So God can turn the heart of an 18-year-old. Well, he can turn the heart of anyone, but it's easier to get the attention of an 18-year-old to go hard for him than a 50-year-old stuck in their ways and feel that their way is the way to go. I mean, granted, you have those 50-year-olds that fit into the category, like I said, the underdogs who've been through it, and they will hold on to God and not let go. So don't think that I'm throwing out stereotypes and anything like that, that God is shooting for young people and shooting for the underdogs. But I just want those who are young, who think they're too young to do his will, those who are the underdogs, who think that they're not good enough to do God's will, you are the ones that he are looking for. So anytime that you feel that you're not good enough, just remember that he came to you for a reason, because you are good enough. Because you just don't know. You about to do things out of this world. And that's what God had to instill in me. He was like, look, girl, yes, you've been through it. You've done some things that would not have been pleasing in my eye. But look, you still here. I still kept you. You still my daughter. And we still gonna make things work. So submit to God. Submit to his process. Stop running. Stop thinking that you're not good enough. And just let him do his thing, man. He your daddy. He gonna lead you down the right path. He will never steer you wrong. God is not a human being. You don't have to worry about him doing anything that will hurt you. So 100% submit to him, and he will bless you. He will take you places you never imagined of going. And you don't have to never worry about having to deal with things more than you can bear, because he fights your battles for you. So I just want to let y'all know that today. I love y'all. I didn't really want to get on the camera today. I just wanted to talk to y'all. I just want y'all to hear my voice and hear me. Don't pay attention. I didn't want y'all to pay attention to all the hand movement and everything I be doing when I'm on camera. Just listen to my voice and what I'm saying. You are good enough. Say it with me now. I am good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough. And keep repeating that keep repeating those words to yourself. Say it in the mirror. Every morning when you get up, say, I am good enough to do God's will. God loves me and he chose me for a reason. I am good enough to do God's will. God chose me and he chose me for a reason. All right, man, it's your girl, SAAVY. I love you guys with all my heart. You just don't understand. I might not be able to see who's watching, but it just brings me such great joy that God is using me to speak a message into your spirit. So once again, I love you guys. You guys have a blessed weekend. Hey, I'm out for the people entertainment. Let's do this.